Today, we are putting my man Desperado to the ultimate test, as I'll be hopping into the hardest mode in BTG6, Chimps, and limiting myself to only using Desperados with one hero of choice to see how far only Desperados can survive. Let's hop right into it. Now, before we start this thing with Desperado, I have to make two decisions, one of them being the map. And I think the choice is going to be 3 mines round. And the reasoning behind that is I can make some extra income, obviously removing all of these gemstones. Then on top of that, we can also utilize great line of fire with the Golden Justice in this location. And lastly, I might also be able to get the Black Border badge, which would be pretty cool. But on top of that, we need to choose a hero to use, and I think we're going to choose Gwendolyn. You'll see why later. Let's hop into it though. And here we go. I'm going to start with a Desperado in this location. I think we will do a 2 Desperado start as well. Maybe go for a second one up top. But why did I choose Gwendolyn? Because a lot of you guys are probably looking at my hero choice and thinking Gwendolyn is an awful pick. You know, Desperado's not really one of those towers that benefits a ton off of Gwendolyn's extra damage or extra pierce, which is correct, but that's not the reason I'm choosing Gwendolyn. The reason is because I want Gwendolyn to grant lead popping power to my Desperados. I think placement of Gwen's also going to be like right around here. But yeah, that lead popping power is going to be super important as the bottom path Desperado, Desert Phantom, can't pop leads. And I have a feeling one of the biggest weaknesses of Desperado only for late game is going to be DDTs. Because we will certainly reach a point where our Golden Justice in the back of the map is not going to be able to pop every single DDT. And Blazing Sun, I'll probably put it somewhere in the center. That can damage DTs now, which is really nice, but it doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, especially if it's like a big DT round with tons of them. So yeah, that's basically my reasoning on choosing Gwendolyn. I need that DT help. Either way, let's think about how we want to play this out. I've got a feeling this spot right here is going to be where my Desert Phantom is, so I might as well upgrade towards it. Wanderer and Nomad. Oh, wait a second. I don't know if I thought this out correctly, because if I buy Enforcer, I think Gwendolyn's too close, and I might not maintain 3 shotgun stacks for the Wanderer stacks. That could be an issue. I guess we'll just have to wait and see about that. If that is the case, we might want to choose a different location later for our Desert Phantom. Either way, we've removed the first obstacle. Let's get Enforcer up. And I still have 3 shotgun stacks, okay. Yeah, the shotgun's range is actually pretty dang small. Camel Bloon. Let's just go Cocktail. That's fine. I'm trying to think if I want middle cross path on this guy. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Let's get Eagle Eye and let's get Bullseye up. Okay. You might be wondering why I even have a question mark on the middle path, because the purpose of this guy is to pop DTs anyways, right? That's true. But you have to remember, one of the Desperado upgrades I'm definitely going to be utilizing later is Bounty Hunter, which can just grant camo detection anyways. So sometimes the top path on your Desert Phantom could be better just to have it attacking faster. Let's start removing the second gemstone though, and think about what I want to purchase next. I've got a feeling it should be that Golden Justice, or at least start building towards it, which will have it all the way back here. This should be a really good line of fire. On last targeting, of course, because you just have a really good straight line with a bunch of overlap on it. Currently, can't reach track at all. Once we get Deadeye up, that will be changing though. As for the cross-pathing of Deadeye in Golden Justice, I'm thinking we want to get the top cross path. Reasoning behind it is, for one, my Wanderer wouldn't have max stacks as I have a shotgun guy in the range, but also I'm always pretty much going to be hitting balloons far away, so I'm going to be making good use out of the quick draw upgrade. Let's just purchase it right now. And we'll get standoff as well. Nice. Pretty solid early game so far. I've got a feeling we've got enough damage for this Moab. I can give this guy range as well, which helps. Yeah, that was actually easy defense of the Moab. And I'm going to start this next removal now. I gotta be a little bit careful with my Bloonstone removal though, just because if I get too greedy with it, I might compromise my Black Border. So we'll just see how this plays out. Either way, we can kind of talk about the history of this challenge on my channel, because it's been a long time since I put out a video of how long like one tower can survive in Chimps mode. And I've done 7 different episodes in the past of this series, with Dart Monkey, Boomerang, Bomb, Tack, Sniper, Submarine, and Boat. And I'm just going to put up the results right now on the screen. The current record holder is indeed Bomb and Striker combination, which made to 150 rounds. I think there's a chance Desperado might be able to top that. Either way, let's get Avenger up now. I feel like that's the next best purchase. There we go. I could have got Bounty Hunter instead. I'm not sure. I like Avenger though. All right, next Bloonstone has been removed, so we can start on this one, the 25k removal. Perfect. Now, one thing I'm going to need to keep in mind is when there's rounds with tons of DTs, and I need to have the Gwendolyn buff on this guy. Gwendolyn obviously doesn't have camo detection, so how am I going to have Gwendolyn attacking to give the buff? Well, it's another place where Bounty Hunter can come into play because I can just use the ability on Gwendolyn, granting Gwen camo detection, and then the buff can be applied. So yeah, I've already thought through things a little bit with this strategy, and I feel like we're gonna have a good setup coming in here. And also guys, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what tower you would like to see next in this 1 tower plus hero series, just because I think it is pretty interesting. And I made a community post the other day about what's like your favorite videos I've posted. And one of the more common answers, which took me by surprise, is people did like these episodes back when I did them a long time ago. So maybe I'll bring them back. All right, round 63. Let's see how we look against these ceramics. Actually, a bit scary. Let's use cocktail here. I thought we would be like completely fine. Maybe give range to you as well. Strong targeting. Okay, second wave, we did much better. Adding Desperado to the list of towers also gives me, I think this is the last primary tower I've got to do, besides Ice and Glue Gunner. I'm most likely not going to make a video on Ice and Glue Gunner here. The reasoning behind it is Ice and Glue Gunner don't really do much damage altogether. They're like more of a support tower, right? So if I did a video on them, it would basically be how far can a hero survive with the support of Ice or Glue Gunner? And I honestly don't think that would be super interesting. So yeah, that's just my thought process. Round 65 though, super easy. We're gonna get the 72k in 5 rounds. I'm trying to think if I should go for this 100k removal before we hit round 100. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit too risky. All right, I got the 70k removal done though, which is nice. Currently, we're at 86k on hand. I feel like it's too risky to do this, I'll be honest. So for that reason, I'm just gonna buy Golden Justice now, and that should be able to clear out basically everything for us. So I'm hoping with just this current setup, now we can save for the 100k removal. That would be best. I'm curious though, if I buff my own Golden Justice with the Bounty Hunter buff, the range is this big. The main one I'm looking at is the pistol range, because I don't want the pistol to be used, as if mobs enter the pistol range, the Golden Justice stops using the rifle. So I guess we'll see later if I can utilize the Bounty Hunter on this or not, with maintaining only rifle shots. That'll be an interesting thing to test out. Round 75 though, this doesn't appear to be any problem for us. Very easy. Round 76, I actually just got 1 shot. Man, this has to be one of the most satisfying towers in the game, no doubt. I always love doing runs with Golden Justice, I've got to say. Round 79 here, it looks like Golden Justice is just one-shotting everything. Actually put you on last targeting, yeah. I'll most likely be microing the targeting of this guy a bit, but the majority of the time, we for sure want to keep him on last. That's just the most consistent targeting. And a ZOMG, let's give it the range bonus. Perfect. And the nice part is when this guy has bigger range, you're going to hit the critical shots a lot more often. So that was pretty easy. And we've made it past round 80, so super ceramics are now a thing. I think that means Avenger might start to struggle on cleanup. Before, this guy was actually quite reliable. Let's just see how we look on round 82. I mean, do I even need Avenger to help me out, to be honest? It looks like Golden Justice is just defending everything right now. Yeah. In all honesty, this might be the new best map for Golden Justice. I'm not gonna lie. Beforehand, I think most people would agree the best map was Resort, as Resort has just a very long straight line and a good amount of overlap. This map probably has a little bit less of a straight line, however, much more overlap in my opinion. So I guess just let me know in the comment section, do you think this is the new best map for Golden Justice, or do you think it's still Resort? Got some ZOMGs here. Let's give the range and just see this guy demolish the ZOMGs. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shots. All the BFBs are gonna die here in a second. Yes. Moabs. First targeting. Let's use Gwendolyn Burn. Play it safe. I'm just scared against the ceramics. I feel like one of these times the Golden Justice is gonna miss a ceramic or two and I'm just gonna die. And then there goes my black border chances. Round 89. This is the round, ladies and gentlemen, that we can afford the removal. Come on, let's get it. I'm $100 off. Let's burn. There we go, got it. Perfect, give this guy range, because why not? And we are fine. Let's go. DTs this round. Shouldn't be any issue for us. Let's think about what I want to purchase next. I've got a feeling I should get Blazing Sun, just because Blazing Sun will add a little bit of consistency to my defense, as I can have that on first to clean up ceramics, which would be nice. All right, round 91. This round's looking a little bit scary too. Let's go for Blazing Sun. I'll have that right about here. And as for the pathing on Blazing Sun, I definitely want to get the middle path. All right, Twin Sixes has been purchased. Got some more DTs in round 93. Put you on last targeting for a bit. There's the DTs. They're all dead now? Okay. It's actually kind of funny. The Blazing Sun's range pretty much perfectly aligns with the circle. I guess it's not perfect, but it's pretty dang close. Round 94. Cocktail? Yes. So far, we're doing decent. I don't need to use any other Gwendolyn abilities. And I've got round 95 DTs to deal with. This is one of the rounds I was a little bit worried about. Remember, I can give the Avenger lead popping power, though, by using the Bounty Hunter ability on Gwendolyn, which I'm going to do now. All right, let's use this early. You can see the Avenger does give a little bit of a knockback to the DTs, which is really nice. Let's use a Cocktail now. Come on, please defend. This ability? Yes. Does this work? I think we're good. Okay, ooh. That does remind me of one annoying part about this map, and it's the fact that because there's so much overlap, it's kind of hard to tell how far blimps are down the track, right? Like, a lot of the time, I don't know what loop these balloons are on, if I'm about to die or if I'm, like, easily defending the round. Either way, Blazing Sun has been purchased now. Let's go. That's going to be a pretty big help for us. 100% just going to keep us gotten first. And I think we're going to do this black border, guys. First try as well, while still getting the 100k removal in process, which is a good accomplishment. Here's round 98. Let's get it. Last target on you. Let's go Cocktail. Let's go Ability. Let's go you on you. Okay. This is actually looking so scary, though. Look at all those balloons, dude. Am I dead? I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Oh my gosh. That was frightening. Round 99 DTs. Wait a second. I'm not going to have the... Actually, I still have the burn effect, kind of. Am I okay here? Yeah, we're good. We're good. And round 100. Golden Justice should be more than enough against this. We're actually going to have a really fast attack in Golden Justice as well, due to the top path upgrades. So let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see if it uses the pistol here. Oh, actually, we couldn't even test that. The buff ran out. Either way, 100 rounds has been beaten. Let's go. Now we just got to see if Desperado can survive 50 more. Can Desperado set the new record for the towers I've tested? That's the question. And I think the next thing we want to purchase is the Desert Phantom for sure, just to get the trio of 5th tier Desperados in here. Okay, this round is going to be a tough cookie to crack. Let's use Gwendolyn Firestorm now. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Golden Justice and Gwendolyn just paired so well there. Come on, Desert Phantom, yes? Let's go. That is a big step for us. Beforehand, I was talking about how Gwendolyn's damage and Pierce buffs don't matter that much, but I kind of lied. Gwendolyn's Pierce buff helps out a ton on something like the Desert Phantom. Having more Pierce on all the shrapnel that flies out will make a big difference for us, so yeah. DTs this round though. Gwendolyn's giving this guy lead popping power to help us out, and we're good. And I'm not entirely sure what to purchase next year, guys. What is the best 4th tier Desperado to spam? I think Twin Sixes is definitely not the play. Golden Justice might be decent, especially to get more of the abilities available. And then Avenger could also be alright to spam for more consistent stunning. I gotta think about that quite a bit. Round 108. Let's use Gwendolyn abilities. I think I'm okay here. Yeah, we're chilling. And we got the 100k removal done, or 160k removal. Well, I guess it costs a 100k, but it gives you 160k. You know what I'm saying? So here's what I'll do. I'm just gonna wait till the 3 tier 5 Desperados die, and then I'll buy the 4th tiers after that. I'm curious on how far this trio can last, though. So we'll see about that first. This round could be my demise. Look at all of those ZMGs. Let's use Gwendolyn ability. Let's use Firestorm now. This guy on last. I think I'm okay, actually. Nope, I'm not. Dang. I'll give it one more try. Use this ability early on you. I don't know if I did that last time. Firestorm? Okay. Nope, we're still dead. Let's buy some more towers. And remember, we don't want to get anything in the shotgun range here to maintain those stacks, but I can get more shotguns outside the range. One right here, and we'll give all of these guys a middle path. Okay, my setup looks a little bit weird now with the spacing, but it makes the most amount of sense just to maintain those 3 stacks. Next, though, we are going to get some bounty hunters on my end, probably just on strong targeting. The reasoning behind this placement is you have to remember it's like a rifle shot. So if it hits the balloons here, the rifle shot's going to go through and maybe hit balloons at the top as well. You wouldn't want to place it in the center, for example. And this is everything I'll go for now. Let's see if this makes the difference I need. I can use all of those bounty hunter abilities too, which will give me some extra damage, which is really nice. How are we looking now? Firestorm. Oh yeah, that wasn't even close, guys. I honestly thought the Desperados tier 4s wouldn't be that much of a help, but it appears I probably was wrong. These guys do make a pretty big difference. Oh, this guy's not even an Avenger yet. Let's purchase that. As for the pop count check that I know everyone wants, 4 million on Golden Justice currently, 1.1 on Desert Phantom, 500k on Gwendolyn, and 360k on the Blazing Sun. I've got a feeling as we get farther and farther into the game, the Golden Justice is going to exponentially increase its pops comparatively to everything else, if that makes sense. Some DTs around 117. Let's use the ability on Gwendolyn, so then we can get our Avengers, knockbacking the DTs. That's really important. And we got some BEDs on around 119. Okay. Let's use these abilities. How's our single target damage looking? Because if we struggle around 119, that does cause some concerns for around 140, which would be a fortified BED. But currently, it's looking like we'll be okay. I'm just making sure to use my Desperado abilities here. And yeah, we actually popped all of those BEDs really quickly. That's a good sign. All right, skip forward to round 128. We got some fortified DTs to deal with this round. I've pretty much just been spamming more bounty hunters. I feel like that might be the best play currently. Let's use Gwendolyn Firestorm there to give the lead popping power. We've been defending nicely though, I've got to say. Our setup is handling quite well. Golden Justice is at 7.5 million pops. Round 129 isn't looking very difficult at all. I think the big DT round I might have to worry about is 138. I remember that round has just a boatload of DTs, and I think a lot of them are fortified as well, which could be a problem for our setup. All right, so looking at the pop counts of some of these things, the bounty hunters only have 300k-ish on the best ones, while a lot of my Avengers have like 700k. Well, I guess this one doesn't have very many, but some of them have a ton. So I'm wondering if it's just better to spam more Avengers at this point. The only annoying part is if I do that, I can't really get any more Avengers in the range of Gwendolyn. Unless I wanted to... crap. Also, wait, round 137, I just died. I don't even know how that happened. But yeah, unless I wanted to lower my Enforcer stacks on them. Like, I could place one here, for example, which would slow down my other Avengers. I don't know. Either way, this round shouldn't be a problem. Let's just spam the abilities. Maybe use some range bonuses on these guys. How are we doing now? I think I'm okay. Still dead. Wait a second. Why is this round so difficult? All right, come on. Let's try this one more time. Cocktail, Firestorm. Okay. Maybe first targeting now. I'm okay. Yep, just took some attempts. Round 138. This is the big DT round I was talking about. Make sure to keep the Gwendolyn with camo detection. Dude, it's looking like we're completely fine though. Having the Avengers just stunning the DTs makes a massive difference. Yeah, this round is not too bad for us. That was easy. Next round I was talking about that might be a problem is round 140. Remember, we got some fortified BEDs there. I wonder if we should go for some Twin Sixes. I feel like Twin Sixes have actually the best single target damage out of the tier 4s, and I can place them next to each other, so they're space efficient without losing the stacks on these guys. So we'll do that. Give range to these. Let's use these abilities. Spam them. Oh, look at how fast we damage that. We will be completely fine. I'm pretty sure. That's actually much quicker damage than I thought we would get. Yeah, pretty much one loop, and we've done and we pop the layer. That is a good sign, I'm not gonna lie. And dude, look at the Twin Sixes damage. The Twin Sixes actually do a ton of single target damage. Yeah, it's quite good. It's quite good for its price. So I think it definitely is the play to start spamming more of these, especially because after round 140, there's gonna be BEDs coming from the regular round set. So having increased single target damage is a big help for us. Okay, here's a BED, for example. This round is actually looking insane. I'm not gonna lie. A bit scared here. Twin Sixes. Okay. We're handling. BED's made it 1 lap so far. I think it'll be okay. Now everything can focus it too. Ability spam? Yes. And we're good. Nice. We gotta deal with 7 more rounds to beat the record, guys. I know we can do it. One change I also just made with my defense is I put all of my Twin 6s and a lot of the Avengers on camo priority targeting. Just so then they focus DTs, because I still think that's one of the biggest weaknesses of my setup. I know the Twin 6s don't have lead popping power, but a lot of the time they'll be given it from Gwendolyn anyways. Okay, this round has some absurd density to it. Round 147. I am a bit scared here. Let's see if we can handle. And I'm dead. That did not look very close, guys, I'll be honest. I wonder what would targeting some of these on strong do? And give my Golden Justice a bounty hunter buff from the start. Gotta make sure the Golden Justice is attacking super early. Maybe target Cocktail up here too. Just a couple small changes. Firestorm. I'm still dead. This might actually be the end, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to do here. It's quite frustrating too, because I'm 3 rounds away from the record. I couldn't give up, guys, when I got so close, so what I ended up doing is a rerun just on my modded account so I could get back to round 147 pretty quickly, and this time with a different defensive strategy of an Avenger spam, because I'm pretty sure that's just the most effective 4th tier Desperado, especially when our death was due to density and not a lack of like single target damage. Alright guys, our new setup has made it all the way to round 146. Yes, the Avenger spam has actually been pretty effective, surprisingly. The main weakness of this strategy is single target damage, because without all of the Twin 6s and less bounty hunters, BEDs are a little bit more of an issue. But it's appeared the benefits have outweighed the drawbacks, at least so far. Let's see how we look against round 147 now. Blazing Sun is on strong targeting, so that should help me out a good bit. Alright, let's use Firestorm. Nice. BED has made it 1 loop. I guess I could use strong targeting on the Golden Justice as well. Help me out a little bit there. And I think we'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, Avenger... Well, actually, I died against the DTs, but we can definitely beat that. What I'll do this time is just Firestorm when we're about to pop this, so then everything has lead popping power, and we can knock back the DTs. Yeah, much easier. Okay. And here is round 150. Let's go. Give me your worst. Bunch of DTs. Another Avenger has been purchased. Let's go. We're handling this. That is a lot of blimps. Oh, this is on last targeting, but shooting over there. That's interesting. Cocktail. We're okay. And we've done it. The new record holder is officially Desperado, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm dead around 151. Well, we can definitely beat this, but that is nice. Actually, wait, can we beat this? The issue is that I don't have a Firestorm going at the very start. What if I use some Desperado abilities to defend a little bit longer? Please, Gwendolyn, activate your Firestorm. Yes! Okay, that time we defended them. Gwendolyn saved me. How nice. And now I guess we just see how much farther we can take this. I doubt we'll make it that much farther just because these rounds have been really difficult, so I feel like the absolute end is near. That is a lot of blimps. Abilities again. Cocktail. Do we handle this? Looks like I'm okay. Nice. Ooh, a BAD again. Like, I think we're gonna struggle to pop this BAD. And there's a second one too. This and a third one. This is probably the end. And a 4th one. What the heck? Okay, Ninja Kiwi. Add a couple rounds with no BEDs, and then they're like, let's just give you 4 on the same round. There's no way I'm defending this, right? And I'm dead against the regular balloons. I think we're just gonna call it there. 152 rounds with Desperado and Gwendolyn. 700k pops on the Blazing Sun. 4.6 million on the Desert Phantom. 16.7 on the Golden Justice. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below what tower you would like to see next. I'm out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.